Hi guys, it's Mark from the SMcast here today, and a rather strange video really. Well, I say strange, it's more of a let know of what we've been doing. Me and Adam, who you will have seen, he was the cameraman in That Local Creep. He's been doing quite a lot for us stuff recently, and he is a very, very good friend of mine, I must say. We went to a Comic-Con in Milton Keynes. It was, I think it was Collectomania, that's what it was. We went on the Sunday. I think we got there for about 9 o'clock when it opened, so actually no, I think we got there about 8 o'clock actually, because we was expecting it to be busy, but it wasn't, and we was like the third person in the queue at about 8:30. We was really chuffed about it. It was free entry and everything, so there was no entry fee or anything like that, which was good. We was pleased about that. And yeah, there was so many Star Wars actors there, it was unbelievable, and that was the main reason why I wanted to go. And whilst I was there, there'll be some pictures on like a slideshow sort of thing popping up whilst I'm talking or yabbering on. There was Mon Mothma, that picture will come up now, I'll bring that one up. And she signed my Mon Mothma minifigure for me. It was really nice of her. I was really pleased with it. And yeah, and then I met Andrew Lorden, and he played Qui-Gon Jinn's stunt double in The Phantom Menace, and I spoke to him for about 10 minutes. He was such a lovely gentleman, and he was telling me about how a lot of the scenes, say like the final duel with Darth Maul, that was filmed in an aircraft hangar, stuff like that. And he was saying that he was in the film, when you watch it, all the fighting scenes were done by him, so every time you see, well, what you think is Liam Neeson doing lightsaber duels, it's actually Mr. Lorden. He signed my Qui-Gon Jinn minifigure for me as well, and that photo of him will have come up by now, I'm sure. I'll just have that wandering around in the background. The next person I met, he was sort of, this person was more low-key. This was Stephen Bailey. He was one of the stormtroopers. Now, obviously they had so many stormtroopers in some of the scenes, but some were used more than others, and he was used in a few of the, I think 2 of the original trilogy films, so he was actually recalled back, so he must have been a good stormtrooper, or at least that's what he said. The next one, actually, is that what he said? Yeah, it was somewhere along those lines. The next one was Malcolm Dixon, sorry. And for those of you that don't know, he was one of the original Oompa Loompas in the very first Charlie and the Chocolate Factory film. That was really real pleasure to meet him. And he signed my Ewok minifigure. Unfortunately, I think he was in bad health at the time, so he wasn't doing any posed photographs, but when I was upstairs I managed to get a photograph of him just sat at his desk. The next person was one of the Imperial officers. Now this was another really like extra almost. He appeared for about 5 seconds as one of the commanders on one of the Super Star Destroyers, and this was Jasper Jacobs. And he signed my minifigure. I think you can probably see in the picture he's actually holding up the photo of what scene he's in. And the next person was Nick Gray. Now, in Attack of the Clones, when Jango Fett is instructing bounty hunter Zam Wesell with the instructions to kill Padme, that scene when he tells her that was actually him, because the original actor was actually ill at the time. So he was like his stand-in, and he was the person that was in a few of those scenes around that part in the film. The next person, in that very same scene as well, her name was Laura Eville. She's probably just popped up now as well with the photograph with me. And she also, in that scene when she receives the instructions from Jango, that was her, because at the time she was, I think she was the stand-in, because in the credits she's not named, but she was saying that she was stood in because the original actress that played her was quite poorly at the time, so she was in quite a few scenes, so it was nice to meet her as well. And although some of the people that I met were just extras and stuff like that, it was nice hearing their stories of how sets work and stuff like that, and all the tricks and stuff like that. So stay tuned for the video. I've got obviously the 7 figures to show you that have been added to my autographed minifigure collection, which is really pleasing. And also my Star Wars poster. I'll just bring that up, a photo now of me at the event, and whilst I'm yabbering on now, there'll probably be some other photos floating around. And I got them to sign that as well, so it was a really great day. It was hardly busy at all, and everybody was just, all the actors were so nice. Oh, and one other thing, I did meet Dave Prowse as well, the gentleman that played Darth Vader. That was really nice. So, and unfortunately he doesn't like to have post photographs with people, which was a shame, but I managed to get one from the balcony with my super duper pedo lens. So let us know what you think of this, guys. Me and Adam will probably are actually going to another Comic-Con on the 11th of January, so we shall do another video like that again, just to keep you informed. So thank you very much for watching, and stay tuned for the follow-up videos of this. Thank you very much, guys, and as always, have an excellent day. Copyright 2014, episode.